This week, our Sabbath School lesson is going to be about the Biblical Worldview, seeing the world through the eyes of the Lord. First of all, what is a worldview? Well, it's just a filter that helps us interpret the world around us. Now, you'd think then that there'd be a different worldview for each of us. We do all see things differently, don't we? But generally speaking, we all hold some views of the world in common. Probably the broadest picture of worldviews would include just two of them, one with God and one without God. The atheistic worldview, the one without God, claims to be the most logically, scientifically based model, but in reality, it leaves many questions unanswered, doesn't it? Well, let's see what King David says about those who don't believe in God. Psalms 53:1. The fool has said in his heart, there is no God. They are corrupt and have done abominable iniquity. There is none who does good. Psalms 53:1. Paul says the same thing about Christians, though, and all of us about not doing good. In writing to the Romans, he said in chapter 3, verse 10, that there is none righteous, no, not one. And in verse 23, he says, all have sinned and fall short of the glory of God. So what is there about doing good or bad that makes an atheist a fool? Why was their iniquity even mentioned? We do know some atheists who are pretty nice people and do worthwhile charitable things, don't we? Could it be that not recognizing or knowing the beautiful, perfect character of God makes us blind to the fact that we are actually still pretty bad, even if we are doing good things? It is rather foolish then to think that our goodness really amounts to much compared to God's goodness. It's much smarter to admit that God not only exists and is good, but there's every reason to believe that he actually cares about our planet and each and every one of us on it. Why does God care about us so much? Well, join me this week and we'll explore this question too. See you tomorrow, right here on Facebook or YouTube. Hey, I'm not going anywhere either until this pandemic's over. So see you tomorrow.